What's going on, Bladers? So today we're gonna be unboxing Lucifer the End. Lane is mad as he wants to get his flare even stronger than it's ever been before. It's a defense type and of course the final limit break system bay for SuperKing. So on the back, let me turn down this light. We got the Lucifer 2 chip, the end ring, the code disc, the drift driver. So of course the gimmicks that the layer will drop down and become free spinning when Lucifer is one click away from bursting. It also has some sort of like bumper kind of ability when it's not in this limit break form. And drift is basically Mobius 2.0. So we're going to start off with the drift performance tip. Let me find my original Lucifer very quickly. Okay. So basically it's just Mobius. The same exact like plate for the performance tip, except this one's like gray. Free spinning. Yeah, this one drift spins a lot more than Mobius did. And that's a significantly wider base compared to that of, again, Mobius. So it's going to have far better life after death than that driver ever did. Although it's also going to be even more aggressive. So kind of a double-edged sword. It's like, I feel like Mobius is a driver that, not Mobius, Drift, I'm sorry. It's a driver that's going to be really good for opposite spin combinations because of the LED it has. But I don't think it's going to be very good for same spin combinations because whilst life after death is good, its overall stamina is pretty trash. But yeah, Drift, basically a better Mobius. We got the code disc, which is very similar to Cho and O, except it's very small and it's also lighter, as most of the weight is focused near the center of the bay, because that, since it has a higher center of gravity, it's going to have better defense. There's these little 3 spikes here as well. And of course, you got those little holes where one of them is filled by an arrow, which determines the time it takes for the limit break ability to activate. With code, the limit break ability will activate when Lucifer is one click away from bursting, so after 3 clicks, essentially. While O activates when it's in the middle, so when it's halfway to bursting, and Show activates after just 1 click. And finally, we got Lucifer the End. So the Lucifer chip is awesome, as all the purple part right there is made of metal, looking great. And has this little rubber piece in the center that grips onto the driver to add some burst resistance. I tried this before, let me see. Because I've seen it in videos where it literally can just stick to the driver by itself. Yeah, wow. The first time too. It literally can just stick to the driver thanks to the rubber grip it has. So it kind of has its own built-in gen weight. That's pretty sick. It has its own built-in gen weight. Then we got the end ring. Okay, the chip's in. So the end's awesome. So you got these 3 little shock absorption bumpers. As you see, they do like push in a little bit to absorb some of that damage from the opposing bay. And you know, obviously the rings from the limit break system pretty much take the chassis and the ring from the old version. So like, it's a combination of the variant ring from variant Lucifer and the 2D chassis, as you can see. As it has this giant thick wall at the bottom with some elements of variant inside of it. Also has metallic stickers, which are pretty darn cool. So when you push the button, this bottom wall drops down, and the top ring, as well as this bottom wall, are completely free spinning. So once a click away from bursting, it will just parry off every attack with its free rotating layer. You want to push it back inside, you just got to align it properly, like this. You got to twist it just a tiny bit until it clicks. Boom. So now it's back in its regular form. But yeah, this is Limit Break the End. And the animate's so cool, because when this drops down, it will slam the opposing bay and the stadium floor was also going to burst. And you can even see like the spring inside that causes the mechanism to work. Alright, right. You gotta push it back inside and twist it. Although I wasted my time since when I put it together, it's gonna activate the limit breakability again. So do this, give it that little twist, and bam. So let's gonna have a test battle between Lucifer the End and Variant Lucifer and the Standard Stadium. That was a really good first battle. And Lucifer's limit breakability did not activate, although it did lose one click. As you see, both drivers, Mobius and Drift, have really bad stamina. Like, the winner of this battle is pretty much all gonna be depending on who I launch first. Oh, look at that! That LED was fantastic. Lucifer had zero stamina, and then, thanks to the rotation of Variant Lucifer, it was able to spin the opposite direction because of Drift's high stability. The way I'm launching Lucifer actually causes it to be very calm. If you launch it just straight flat, it'll be more aggressive. Another point for Lucifer the End. And now let's switch to the Dash Stadium to see how they perform in there. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of Lucifer the End. Very sick and awesome Beyblade. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And see you all next time for more Beyblade Burst unboxings and battles.